conversation. Rule the nation, I can tell, but I could never right my wrongs unless I write it down for real. P.S. You can get it, you can get it, you can get it, you can get it. I know you.
All right, y'all. Welcome to The Young
and the Wise.
Okay, period. We could call this a podcast. We could call this a talk show, a series. You could call it whatever. All right, but I finally got my girl, my dog, my mom, okay, to do this with me. I've been talking about it with her for months now, maybe 2 months now. I just felt like I was led to do this with her. I feel like she is a beautiful vessel, okay, and an even more beautiful spirit. And I just kind of wanted her to be able to share her perspective as far as wisdom goes, because, you know, a lot of us out here
are missing and unfortunately failing at that. So since we have tea time a lot, you know, I finally said, you know what, you may not be the only one that needs to hear this. Mm-hmm. The things that we talk about, you know, and I think especially for women, there's a perspective that I can give and some that you all can give, because, you know, we old school, you know, and, you know,
this is 2024.
2024, but, you know, they always want to go with time has changed, but, you know, I always say time ain't changed. I can't say what my dad. People change, you know. I won't say another word, but people change, you know. So time really hasn't changed. Time is the same. It's the same as yesterday, day, 2, 3, 4 years ago. But, you know, we do have to adapt to some of the changes, and then you still have to keep some of that big mama, that old school stuff in your decision making and stuff like that. And so that's what we sit around the table and we talk about a lot. So
might as well document it.
Period.
Okay. So I feel like I bring the fresh perspective because, you know, I am youthful right now, younger, but honestly, most people think she's my sister. So
yeah. But don't be fooled. I bring the soulful. I bring the old, you know, and I keeps it old school, hood perspective.
But her spirit is very youthful, though.
Yes.
Because she still be kind of acting young, okay? But she's wise with it.
I'm wise with it.
There's the difference. But yeah, so I felt like it was time. This happened at the right time. It was divine timing. I was trying to rush it, but it just probably wasn't time, you know? So we finally got to it. What's today? Today is November 9th, 7:45 p.m.
And she forced me after we went and volunteered all day. Yeah. But you know what? I said, since she's been asking me to do it, it's something positive, and it's something that can possibly help. If it's just one person, maybe I don't care if one person watches this podcast. If that one person takes something from it, to God be the glory. I'm cool with that.
Period. So what you guys can expect, we're not going to hold you long today, but what you guys can expect from this whole series, this whole thing, conversations about relationships, you know, the differences of how they've evolved over the years, career choices and stuff like that, education, femininity, you know, just womanhood from a wiser woman's perspective.
Right.
And then you know, I'm thinking that I told her too, I wanted to bring, you know, kind of the father-son duo on here sometimes as well. So we'll probably get my dad and my brother, you know, to be a part of it as well, just to give y'all a different perspective from the man.
Exactly. Because we need you all to know who you are, you know, and that's my main thing about the show is I want women, and it's not just for women, but even men too, to know who you are. And when you know who you are, then you won't stand for some of the things that you all are standing for now, as women and as men. So when you know that my shirt is IBTT, I'm better than that. When you know that you're better than some of the situations you allowed yourself to be in, you can change. So I'm here to give that perspective, that side of it, to be grounded in who you are. Know who you are, even if you have to be by yourself, if you have to do it alone, know who you are. Figure that out. Period. Stand on it, baby.
Period. And, you know, in further episodes, probably in episode 1, y'all will get to hear the backstory of what she was just saying, IBTT, because I feel like that's going to be very important for this whole series. I think that will be kind of like the blueprint I'm better than that. Okay. Although this is the Young and the Wise, you know, we will be talking about businesses that she's created with my dad. It's a nice legacy to be a part of, basically. And we're gonna disagree sometimes.
And we do. Yes, ma'am. We disagree. Trust me, honey. Me and my broke best friend, we disagree. But she not broke. You know, that's just the slang.
Period.
What they say. You know, I'm not gonna talk. I'm not gonna speak that. My rich best friend.
Hello.
Yes, but yes, we don't agree on all things. We don't.
Yeah,
we
we're gonna
agree to disagree.
Yeah.
You know, but just eat the meat and throw the bones away. I don't know if y'all know what that means. Take what you need from it and throw the rest away. But there is something in every conversation that both parties can take from it and say, hey, yeah, this part she is right about. Now this, I still may be like up in the air on it, but we'll go more into detail, like she said, as we go farther and farther into the show. And then, hey, you all may have some things and topics you want us to talk about as well. Throw that at us. If you're the only one person watching, throw it at us, baby. We're going to talk to you. You're going to get something out of this. Trust me. You're going to get something out of this.
Yeah, so we will be talking all things spirituality. Like I said, we'll talk about relationships, careers, everything. You'll just be able to hear all the things. Okay, so yeah, we appreciate y'all for joining this journey. If you do choose to join this journey and watch us, we thank you in advance.
We ain't no big names. I'm just Coach Felicia.
And I'm just
Felicia.
Nina Simone.
I'm just Nina Simone. So, you know, we may not be big enough for you to watch, but trust me, we got a big word, baby.
Hello. Okay.
We may not have big money, big names, but we got some big words.
And on that note, we will see y'all in episode 1.
Hello.
This is the Young and the Wise. Stay tuned.
Period.